Blockchain is a distributed ledger technology that is used to record transactions in a secure and tamper-proof manner. It is a system of recording information in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or cheat the system. A blockchain is made up of blocks of data that are linked together in a chain. Each block contains a number of transactions, a timestamp, and a hash of the previous block. The hash is a unique identifier for each block, and it is used to ensure that the blocks are linked together in the correct order. When a new transaction is made, it is added to a new block. The block is then encrypted and added to the blockchain. The encryption process uses a mathematical algorithm that makes it very difficult to tamper with the data in the block. The blockchain is then distributed to all of the nodes on the network. The nodes then verify the new block and add it to their own copy of the blockchain. This process ensures that all of the nodes on the network have the same copy of the blockchain, and that the data in the blockchain is tamper-proof. Here are some of the key concepts that are involved in how blockchain works. Blocks. A block is a collection of transactions that are grouped together and linked together using cryptography. Each block contains a header and a body. The header contains the block's hash, the hash of the previous block, the timestamp, and the nonce. The body contains the transactions that are being added to the block. Hash. A hash is a unique identifier for a block of data. It is created using a mathematical algorithm that takes the data in the block and converts it into a string of characters. The hash is used to ensure that the block cannot be tampered with. If the data in the block is changed, the hash will also change. Nonce. The nonce is a random number that is used to create the hash for a block. The nonce is used to ensure that the hash is unique. The miners on the network compete to find a nonce that will create a hash that meets the network's difficulty requirements. The first miner to find a valid nonce adds the block to the blockchain and is rewarded with cryptocurrency. Mining. Mining is the process of adding new blocks to the blockchain. Miners use computers to solve complex mathematical problems in order to find a nonce that will create a valid hash for a block. The first miner to find a valid nonce adds the block to the blockchain and is rewarded with cryptocurrency. Nodes. A node is a computer that is connected to the blockchain network. Nodes store a copy of the blockchain and participate in the validation of new blocks. Consensus mechanism. A consensus mechanism is a set of rules that are used to determine which nodes are allowed to add new blocks to the blockchain. The most common consensus mechanism is proof of work, POW. POW requires miners to use their computers to solve complex mathematical problems in order to add new blocks to the blockchain. Here is a simplified overview of how blockchain works. A user wants to make a transaction, such as sending cryptocurrency from one wallet to another. The user's transaction is broadcast to the blockchain network. Miners on the network compete to solve a mathematical problem that will create a valid hash for the block that contains the transaction. The first miner to solve the problem adds the block to the blockchain and is rewarded with cryptocurrency. The other nodes on the network verify the new block and add it to their own copies of the blockchain. The transaction is now complete and the data is stored in the blockchain in a secure and tamper-proof manner. Blockchain technology is still in its early stages of development, but it has the potential to revolutionize many industries. It is already being used in a variety of applications, including finance, supply chain management, and healthcare.